8 men stand in a circle. They are professional stuntmen. Hong Kong film industry veterans. Each has worked on dozens of martial arts films. Each has real fighting experience. Street fights, tournament fights, the kind of experience that makes you confident, that makes you believe numbers and coordination will always beat individual skill. In the center of their circle stands one man, smaller than all of them, lighter than all of them, shirtless, barefoot, hands open, at his sides, not in a fighting stance. Just standing, breathing, the 8 men are preparing to attack. The one man is preparing to prove something that will change how everyone in this room thinks about martial arts, about movie fighting, about Bruce Lee. Hong Kong, Golden Harvest Studios, March 1972. The film is Enter the Dragon, the first major Hollywood and Hong Kong co-production. Warner Brothers money, Hong Kong talent, American and international distribution. This is the film that will make Bruce Lee a global superstar. But right now, in this moment, Bruce Lee is just trying to get through another day of filming, and that filming has just stopped because of an argument. An argument that has been building for 2 weeks. An argument about authenticity, about real versus fake, about whether Bruce Lee is actually as good as he looks on screen. The stunt coordinator for Enter the Dragon is a man named Han Ying-chia, veteran of the Hong Kong film industry, has worked on over 50 martial arts films, most for Shaw Brothers, the dominant studio before Golden Harvest. Han is in his mid-40s, strong, experienced, respected. He brought his own stunt team to this production. 8 men, all skilled martial artists, all experienced in film combat. These are not actors learning to fight. These are fighters learning to act. For 2 weeks they have been working with Bruce Lee on choreography. Bruce's approach is different from what they are used to. Shaw Brothers films favor traditional styles, forms, techniques that look powerful and clear on camera, wide stances, big movements, obvious power. Bruce's style is different, faster, more economical, less traditional. He wants everything to look realistic, but move at speeds that seem impossible. He wants power without preparation, strikes without wind-up, flow without pause. The stunt team has been quietly critical. They think Bruce's choreography looks good, but wouldn't work in real fighting. Too flashy, too movie. Not enough foundation. One afternoon during a break, Han's team is sitting together, talking in Cantonese. They think Bruce cannot understand them. They do not know Bruce grew up in Hong Kong, spoke Cantonese before English, understands every word. One stuntman says, "This foreigner makes everything look like wire work without wires, like dance, not real kung fu." Another says, "He is fast for camera, but real fighting is different. Real fighting is pressure, is contact, is multiple opponents who do not wait for you to pose." A third says, "I would like to see him try his movie tricks against real fighters, against us. See how flashy he is when someone actually tries to hurt him." They laugh, not meanly, just the confidence of men who know their craft, who have done this for years, who have been in real fights and real danger, and know the difference between performance and combat. Bruce Lee is 20 feet away. He hears every word. He does not react immediately. He continues stretching, preparing for the next scene. But something is building inside him. Not anger, something else. The need to prove, to demonstrate, to show that what he does is not movie magic. It is real skill captured on film, real speed, real power, real understanding, just faster and more precise than what traditional martial artists usually show. The afternoon filming continues. They are working on a sequence where Bruce fights multiple opponents in the underground layer. It is choreographed carefully. Each stuntman has specific moves, specific timing. Bruce moves through them in sequence. Strike 1, move to 2, counter 3. It looks incredible, fluid, fast, powerful, but it is clearly choreographed. Each man attacks one at a time. Each waits his turn. Movie fighting, beautiful but obviously staged. After the take, Han Ying-chi here walks over to Bruce, says in Cantonese, "The technique looks very smooth, very fast, but it is very choreographed, very set. Real fighting is not this organized. Real fighting is chaos. Multiple opponents attacking together. No patterns, no turns, just survival." Bruce looks at him, says, "You think what I do would not work in real fighting?" Han hesitates, then says honestly, "I think it would work against one opponent, maybe two, but against multiple trained fighters coming together? I do not know. Movie fighting and real fighting are different things." Bruce nods slowly, then says loud enough for the stunt team to hear, "Clear the set. Everyone not fighting, leave. Leave the cameras. Leave the equipment. Just clear space. 20-foot circle. Stunt team stays. Anyone who wants to watch can stay. But no filming. No photos. What happens next is not for cameras." The set goes silent. The director starts to object. Bruce raises his hand, says, "This needs to happen. They think movie fighting is not real fighting. I need to show them the difference is not in the techniques. It is in the skill of the person doing them." Han looks confused, says, "What are you proposing?" Bruce says, "Your team, all 8, against me. No choreography, no pattern. Real fighting. All of you attacking however you want. As a team, using real techniques, real coordination. Show me what real fighting looks like. 4 minutes. If you can land one clean shot on me, I admit movie fighting is different from real fighting. If I prove you cannot touch me, you admit movie fighting can be real fighting. Do we have agreement?" The stunt team looks at each other. This is unexpected. Dangerous even. Bruce Lee is the star of the film. If he gets injured, production stops. Millions of dollars lost. But the challenge has been made. And Han's team are proud men. Skilled men. 8 against 1. Even if that one is Bruce Lee. They accept. The set is cleared. Cameras pushed back, lights adjusted to create an open space. Approximately 20 feet by 20 feet. Concrete floor. No mats. No safety equipment. Just space. 100 crew members form a circle around the space, watching, some excited, some nervous. Everyone knows this is unusual, historic maybe. The day Bruce Lee fought his own stunt team to prove his martial arts was real. Bruce removes his shirt. He is already barefoot. He walks to the center of the space, does some quick stretches, shakes out his arms, rolls his neck. His body is lean, defined, every muscle visible. He weighs maybe 140 pounds. The 8 stuntmen surrounding him range from 160 to 190 pounds, all larger, all heavier. But Bruce shows no concern. He sets a simple stance, feet shoulder width, hands up but relaxed, weight balanced, ready. Han Ying-chi and his 7 team members spread around the circle. They are not wearing traditional uniforms, just workout clothes, some shirtless, some in t-shirts, all barefoot. They look at each other, silent communication, planning. These are professionals. They know how to work as a team, how to coordinate attacks, how to overwhelm a single opponent with numbers and timing. Someone from the crew shouts, "Begin." The attack comes immediately, not from one direction, from 3. 2 stuntmen rush from the left, 1 from the right. Standard team tactic. Force the target to choose which threat to face. Whichever direction he turns, leaves him vulnerable to the other side. Bruce does not turn. He moves forward, toward the 2 on the left. This surprises them. They expect him to retreat, to create distance. Instead, he closes the gap, eliminates their approach time. His lead hand shoots out. Palm strike to the first man's sternum. Not full power, just enough. The man's forward momentum stops. He staggers back. Bruce's rear hand comes up, intercepts the second man's punch, traps the arm, pulls the man off balance. Simultaneously, Bruce's leg sweeps the man's front foot. The man falls, hard, flat on his back. The man from the right has closed the distance, throws a roundhouse kick. Bruce is already moving. The kick misses by inches. Bruce counters with a low kick to the man's supporting leg. The man's balance breaks. He recovers, but his leg is compromised, limping slightly. 15 seconds have elapsed. 2 men are down or recovering. The other 6 rush together. This is more aggressive, more coordinated. Bruce is in the center, surrounded. Nowhere to go. They attack from multiple angles simultaneously, punches and kicks. A grab attempt. This should overwhelm him. Numbers working, professional coordination working. But Bruce Lee is not where they think he is. He is moving constantly, never stopping, never planting. Fluid motion. One strike flows into defensive positioning that becomes the setup for the next strike. He hits the grabber's arm, a sharp chop that numbs the limb. Spins past him, using him as a momentary shield against the others. Kicks, low at another's knee. The man buckles, not injured, but unable to maintain attack posture. 2 more men come from behind. Bruce somehow senses them, drops under their coordinated punch, sweeps one's legs, drives an elbow into the other's ribs. Both men curse, step back, hurt but not out. The stunt team regroups. This is not working. The numbers advantage is supposed to work. Trained fighters with coordination should overwhelm individual skill. That is basic martial arts mathematics. But Bruce Lee is somehow defeating mathematics. He is not fighting 8 men. He is fighting moments. One attacker's moment, then shifting to counter the next, then the next. Always in motion, never committing fully to any exchange. Economy of motion at maximum efficiency. 2 minutes have passed. Bruce has not been hit once, not even close. The stunt team has attempted maybe 20 different attacks, combinations, coordinated rushes, grappling attempts. Everything they know from years of real fighting experience. Nothing works. Bruce's movement is too fluid, too fast, too aware. He seems to know what they will do before they commit. His counters land before their attacks finish. 3 minutes. The stunt team is breathing hard, sweat pouring. This is maximum intensity, sustained attacking with full coordination. They are professional stunt fighters. They have high cardiovascular conditioning, but this level of intensity against someone who will not be touched is exhausting, mentally as much as physically. Bruce Lee is barely breathing hard. He has been moving constantly, but his movement is efficient. No wasted energy, no panic, just constant adaptive flow. His strikes are precise, not power shots trying to knock people out. Control shots. Hitting weak points, breaking structure, disrupting balance, showing he could hurt them if he wanted, but choosing not to. 4 minutes. Han Ying-chi raises his hand, stops his team. They are done. Not because they are injured, because they understand they cannot touch him. Not with coordination, not with numbers, not with professional skill. Bruce Lee is operating at a level they have never encountered. Movie fighting, they said. Not real, they said. But what they just experienced was more real than anything in their careers. Real speed, real timing, real understanding of combat dynamics. The stunt team stands in a loose group, breathing hard, looking at Bruce, who is standing in the center of the space, not even breathing hard. No damage taken, no clean shots landed on him, nothing. Han Ying-chi walks forward, bows deeply, traditional respectful bow, says in Cantonese, "We were wrong, completely wrong. Your kung fu is real, more real than anything we have seen. Your movie fighting is not separate from real fighting. It is real fighting shown faster and cleaner than normal people can show it. We apologize. We will work with your choreography with full respect and understanding that what you show is not movie tricks. It is real skill captured on film." Bruce bows back, says, "You are skilled fighters, professional stunt team. You coordinated well, attacked smart, but you assumed movie fighting means fake fighting. I was showing you movie fighting can be real fighting performed by someone with real skill. Your techniques are solid, your coordination is professional, but speed and precision beat coordination, understanding beats complexity. That is what I am trying to show on film, not fake fighting, real fighting shown so clearly and precisely that normal people can see what usually happens too fast to notice." The 100 crew members who watched burst into applause. Not polite applause, genuine amazement. They just witnessed something that should not be possible. One man defeating 8 professional fighters, not injuring them, not knocking them out, just proving they could not touch him, proving every move he makes on camera is backed by skill that works without cameras. Word spreads through Hong Kong film industry within hours. Bruce Lee fought his stunt team, 8 men, 4 minutes. No one touched him. The story grows with each telling, but the witnesses confirm the core truth. It happened. It was real. Bruce Lee proved his movie martial arts is not movie magic. It is real martial arts performed at a level most people cannot comprehend. The remaining filming of Enter the Dragon proceeds with different energy. The stunt team works with Bruce's choreography without question, without skepticism. They have felt firsthand what he can do. They know now that what looks flashy and impossible on screen is actually Bruce holding back, slowing down enough for cameras to capture, making real skill accessible to audiences who will never experience that level of martial arts in person. Han Ying-chi tells other stunt coordinators about that day, says, "I have worked with hundreds of martial artists, champions, masters, traditional and modern. I have never seen anyone like Bruce Lee. His understanding of timing and distance is supernatural. His speed is not human. We tried everything: coordination, numbers, professional techniques. Nothing worked. He is not an actor who learned kung fu. He is a kung fu master who happens to be in movies." Years later, after Bruce Lee's death in 1973, the 8 stuntmen who fought him that day tell the story in interviews. All confirm the same details. They attacked seriously. They coordinated professionally. They used real techniques meant to overwhelm and hurt, and Bruce moved through them like they were not there, not with power, with precision, with understanding that transcended what they knew was possible. One stuntman says in an interview, "People think movie fighting is fake, choreographed, safe. But what Bruce Lee did that day was neither fake nor safe. It was real combat against 8 trained fighters, and he made us look like beginners, not because he was stronger, because he understood fighting at a level we could not reach." That is the difference between good martial artists and masters. Masters make real fighting look easy. Bruce made it look impossible. The story of that day becomes part of Bruce Lee legend. The day he proved to professional fighters that his movie martial arts was real martial art. The day 8 men learned that choreography and skill are not opposites. The day 100 witnesses saw what human potential looks like when developed to its absolute peak. Bruce Lee did not fight that day to prove he was tough. He fought to prove a principle: that real martial arts can look beautiful and still be effective. That movie fighting done right is not separate from combat. That speed and precision are not tricks, but results of lifelong training and understanding. 4 minutes, 8 professional fighters, 100 witnesses, 0 hits on Bruce Lee. That is not legend. That is documented fact from everyone who was there. The day Enter the Dragon production stopped so Bruce Lee could prove that everything you see him do on screen is real, just captured and slowed down enough for audiences to comprehend. The day Bruce Lee showed Hong Kong's best stunt fighters what real looks like.